what? Math, huh? Hey, get him. Mr. F, huh? Math, what? Hey, get him.
Guys. Yo guys. Hey guys, Deondre 7 here, and today we're going to be reading Attributes of the Heart. Attributes of the Heart. Chapters 9 and 10. Story is by my friend Orange. Don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying that. Last time we left off, Deondre moved in with his grandma Mabel. Mabel, baby girl, Mabel. Met Anna and was dared to go to the Charrington Cave, where he is now being attacked by a strong force. He's being attacked by a kid in a blue shirt with purple stripes on it, but technically he is using, like, his punch has like a lot of force in it, so it's like sending him flying. Anyway, I will be reading chapters 9 through 10. I will leave a link to his story down below so you guys can read it, and you guys don't have to, wait until to read the next chapters. So, yeah, let's start off with chapter 9. We are now reading chapter 9 of Attributes of the Heart. This is cringy. Mom, Dad, I'm home, Anna called out as she entered her home. Her dad, a late-night comedian, popped his head out of the corner. Hey there, Cupcake. I was just working on some jokes for my next show. Anna stepped in front of the office's doorway. Oh, really? Go ahead and regale me with your comedic humor. Please tell me I pronounced that right. Regale, R-E-G-L-A-E. Regale. I have never heard or used that word before. Her dad chuckled and looked down at a list of jokes on his desk. He cleared his throat. What do you call a cow with no legs? I'm sorry. It's so weird without the hat. I'll be right back. I got an idea. Well, this is going to have to do. I can't wear my Christmas hat because Christmas is already over. So, let's continue. Anna cocked her head, actually thinking about her answer. I honestly don't have any idea. Well, she said, I honestly have no idea. How did I mix that up? Anyway, she responded. Her dad started giggling like a little schoolgirl. Ground beef. Her dad slapped his knee, going in a fit of laughter. Anna smiled at his attempt. Odd. I swear Uncle Brian had a joke similar to that. Anna's dad vigorously shook his head. No way! Your uncle has no funny bone in his body. I can never say this word. I think an autopsy would show that's not true. Wait, that's her saying that. I think an autopsy... I think an autopsy would show that's not true. He chuckled. Just you wait, kiddo. Soon enough, I'll be such a good comedian that I'll be on TV. Then we'll make all the money and make everyone happy. Anna grinned. Can't wait, Dad. Keep working. I won't bother you any longer. Anna walked away from the office. Her dad always went on and on about how with his jokes he'd make everyone happy. She always just assumed it was because her dad was confined to his chair or bed for most of his life, with only TV and occasionally costing friends or family to keep him company. The only thing that made him happy was, well, a comedian that was always on TV. He wouldn't have been able to change the channel anyway. The remote was dead and her father was, well, too timid to ask for batteries. So he watched the comedian and laughed and laughed and laughed the years away. Before he knew it, they found a curse for his condition, and it's been his lifelong dream to make people that used to be like him happy. Anna peeked into her mother's room. She wasn't there. She normally got home around this time, but Anna had been sneaking suspicion she just had to work late. Or maybe she cheated with Bobby. Okay, Anna retreated to her room and sat on her bed. Ordinarily, what is an ordinarily? I've never used this word. I read the chapter before, but I've never used this word. This was this was usually the time when Anna started her homework, but something was off. Something was different. She couldn't help but think about the boy who stood up for her. The boy who promised to find her crush, Willie. Billy. I'm sorry, Orange, if you're watching this, because I can't. Whenever I read, you can't take me seriously. The boy who promised to test his limits just for Anna. Deondre Donovan. I'm sorry. I'm being stupid today. She considered Deondre as a friend. She just friend-zoned me. Even after knowing him for only a day, who else would try to do so much for someone? Surely that wasn't just himself. Everyone has a reason for doing something. That's what I've been taught my whole life. Everyone has a reason. You don't normally help someone you just met unless they're your good friend. So even after just meeting him, why did he act like a friend? Anna sighed. Even this much thinking was too much for her advanced mind. Anna wasn't sure if she thought Deondre would be actually able to find Willie. She felt like he could. She really did, but she also felt he couldn't. As if he might only be able to find parts of Willie. Ooh, that foreshadow. Anna's vision. Do you guys like that hat on? Because it looks like I'm kind of evil. But then again, you guys are used to seeing me with hats on, so I have to keep the tradition going. Anna's vision became blurry. Not again. She hated thinking about Willie. It always made Anna act like an emotionally unstable fool. Unstable fool. What is an unstable, Deondre? What is an unstable? Unstable. No one uses that word, Deondre. Why? See, why can't you be more like Orange? He wrote a book. Even though you're writing a book too, but your book sucks compared to his. Alright? Stop. I'm going crazy. I'm sorry. Where am I? She was lucky. She had Deondre to defend her this time. But if he wasn't there next time, then Anna would never be able to hear the end of it. She sighed, but she also loved thinking about Willie. His dreamy locks were so fluffy. His beautiful eyes were so easy to get lost in. I liked everything about him, but then he had to get lost. Why can't I get over him? Anna yelped in pain. She sat up, massaging her temples. A migraine? She never had one of those. Anna got up, stumbling around the room in pain. The endless throbbing just seemed to get worse and worse. She fell onto her knees in front of her dresser. The pain then suddenly subsided. Anna slowly got up and looked at the only object on top of the dresser, an old hair bow passed down from generation to generation in Anna's mom's side of the family. She walked away from the dresser. As soon as she did, the pain came back. What the? She stumbled back. I'm sorry. She stumbled back over to it. It stopped. Anna stared at the old hair bow for a long moment. She gingerly reached out to touch it. She let out a yell of pain. The pain intensified by at least 100 times. Anna started seeing things that weren't there. An odd African American girl in a way too long turquoise sweater helping a kid with a red bandana and purple hoodie up. The boy's forehead was bleeding and a part of his bandana was cut up. She saw a young boy with jet black hair and a teal shirt wrestling with a different boy that was a foot taller than him. The different boy had a knife, and she saw herself fighting a girl with talons for nails, while the girl's face was glowing green like moss with two curved daggers. Anna fell onto her back, panting heavily. She started to sweat. Her dad came, barging into her room. "Cupcake, are you okay?" he exclaimed. Anna smiled weakly. "I'm fine, Dad. I just accidentally fell." He nodded slowly. Okay, try not to fall again and get hurt yourself." Wait, what? Try not to fall again and hurt yourself. Her dad left her room. Anna began massaging her temples again. What were those visions? And that's the end of chapter 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 4! That's the end of chapter 9 of Attributes of the... Alright. We're done with chapter 9. Now, I love the character development that Orange gave Anna for this one. Her dad's a comedian. We don't really know that much about her mom yet, but I'm sure we will soon. I feel like she's cheating, though. I feel like she's cheating. Don't ask why. Don't ask why I believe that. I just think it's true. Alright? So, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say. I do love, how, Orange kind of reflected on, Deondre's, act of kindness towards her, because, like, everyone just looked at, Anna. Oh, no. Chapter 10. Orange, what are you... I just realized how long chapter 10... Oh, Lord. Orange, you're gonna kill me. You know what? I gotta do it for the people who actually do enjoy Attributes of the Heart. And by the way, leave a like if you enjoy the series. Showing how Deondre is looking for Willie as just like an act of kindness. He's not the kind of person who just wants to let his friends be like, oh, Willie's dead. That's over. He actually wants to try and find Willie, get the full story of what happened to him. So I enjoy that Orange put that in. Alright, that's pretty much all I had to... That's pretty much what I can think of at the moment. Anyway, after chapter 10, got this little Apple Pencil for my iPad Pro. I haven't drawn with it yet, but, I will draw on my iPad. Taste! So we are now reading chapter 10 of Attributes of the Frickin' Heart. After being able to get none of their homework done because they both had no idea how to do it, Kai trekked back home. She tried to be quiet when she came in, opening and closing every door slowly. As she did it, there were occasional creaks, but they were nothing too bad. Finally, the door stopped being ajar? How do you pronounce that? Because I am not smart enough. I am not qualified enough to speak. What is that? Ajar? What? How do you pronounce?
Ajar.
It is a jar. I just want to take... Kai gave a sigh of relief. She normally spent a lot of time trying to figure out Alex's homework with him. And it periodically time... I'm sorry, I'm not going to bring that meme back. And it periodically even took up the whole day. However, April always got other ideas of what took up the time. April stood from where she was hidden on the couch. And what are you doing? And what are you doing? Coming home so late? Kai rolled her eyes. It's only 11 o'clock. I was helping Kai with his homework. And it took you the whole day to do so? I doubt it. Kai glared. Well, it did. And why is it so dark? Like, there we go. Put the brightness up. So you have to see my pretty face. Anyway, Kai glared. Well, it did. He just needs some help. He just needs a lot of help. He can't do it on his own. I told you he was a dumb crackhead. The boy is apparently always seeing things and goes to therapy because of it. It's probably just a cover-up that he takes LSD or something. April hissed. Poison lace. Wait, hold on. I read that wrong. Oh my gosh, my freaking people are freaking texting. Let's read this again. I told you he was a dumb crackhead. The boy is apparently always seeing things and goes to therapy because of it. It's probably just a cover-up that he takes LSD or something. April hissed, poison lacing her words. I freaking hate that metaphor, the poison lacing stuff. Freaking throws me off. It's okay, Orange. It's okay. No way. I'm stupid. No way. Alex doesn't do that. He's just a little special is all. April snorted. You got that right. A fire lit inside of Kai. She couldn't stand her stepmother's hateful words. She couldn't control her fire for her words. I hate you. I wish my father never met you. Go die in a hole. You'll never be as good as my old mom. How? Wait. Hold on. Missed a part there. Kai yelled, tears hitting the ground with a soft splat. Splat! Okay. My parents are probably like, what the heck is wrong with our son? We need to take up the mental care. Oh, anyway. How dare you speak to your mother? No. You're not good enough to be my daughter. How dare you speak to your superior guardian like that? Go to your room. You're grounded. Fine. I didn't want to be here anyway. Kai ran up to her room, slamming the door behind her. She jumped onto her bed and screamed multiple curses and under such rude things about her mother into the pillow. Kai wanted to get away from her stepmother. She wanted to get away from her bratty sister. She wanted to get away from people who make bad choices like she did. And it got her mom killed. What is wrong with me? She wanted to run away. Kai woke up to a loud ringing next to her ear. She woke up drowsily. Yeah, she answered. An excited boy's voice erupted from the other side of the call. I had another! It was Alex. Another what? Another vision! I think I know where the boy is. And what time it happens. We need to go right now. Meet me at Charrington Seaside Cave. Kai blinked, the sleep out of her eyes. But I'm grounded. But Alex had already hung up. Follow my wretched stepmother's orders or save a boy from potentially bleeding out? You could guess what she chose. This place is really dark, Alex commented as he trotted around the dark cave. Well, yeah, it's a cave, and it's night. Alex laughed. Yeah, I still can't believe you slept all the way to night again. You must have been pretty wiped out. Have a good dream? I don't really dream. But yeah, it was a good sleep. Oh, okay. Alex seemed back to his normal quirky self. Do you see a black kid bleeding out anywhere? Alex asked. Kai kicked a rock covered in algae across the cave. Not exactly. Are you sure it was here of all places? I'm positive. I saw a newspaper that was dated to today's date flying in the wind and saw a nearby beach line here and I recognized it has to be this place. Kai remained doubtful, however. She sighed and laid against the wall. Alex brushed against the wall. Huh, that's weird. There are some kind of things on the wall. Kai walked over. What kind of things? I don't know. Well, just bring out your phone. I didn't bring mine. Oh, right. Alex finished his phone. He ate the phone like I did. Anyway, lost where I was. Oh, here we go. Alex fished his phone out of his pocket awkwardly. He turned on his flashlight app and pointed it at the wall. There were weird pictures. They were in such detail, but ooh, there you go. That fixed my neck there. But also somehow primitive. There were pictures of boys with many different weapons: a whip, a shield, a bow staff, which is my favorite weapon, by the way, and more. There were also some girls with a sword, 2 daggers, and an axe. The sword one, it looked like Kai, and the boy with the whip, it looked like Alex. The boy with the bamboo stick looked oddly familiar as well. Kai? Yeah? Did you happen to press a button on my phone that makes the light on the wall red and green? No. Then why is it? Alex was right. The pictures on the wall were starting to glow red and green. Oh, my eyes! Kai yelled, stumbling backwards into Alex. Alex fell back to where the wall should have been, but were replaced with air. In survival, or if I'm coming down, I'm coming with you. Wait, what? If I'm coming down, you're coming down with me. No, the saying is, if I'm going down, you're going down with me, reflex. Alex grabbed Kai before they both fell into the abyss. Kai groaned as she got up and from the cold ground. There was a metallic taste in her mouth. Ooh, I like using this voice.
Even more vessels? This is an amazing day!
She heard a deep voice cheer. She stared over at the corner where she saw a bleeding out black boy and a different boy with dirty blonde hair advancing on her. Vessels? What the heck are you talking about? The boy merely chuckled, walking closer. Alex came to at this point. What the? He saw the black boy. My vision! It came true! The boy's right there! But I'm not sure who the other one is, though. Alex babbled.
Zip it, kid!
The boy, the dirty blonde-headed kid, picked up Alex by the hair. The dirty blonde's legs began to grow longer. A feet a second for 5 seconds. His nails turned into talons. His face was now no longer human. No, not his. It's... Kai growled. Put down my friend! She yelled and she yelled. She ran at it. It laughed to push Kai away, causing her to hit the ground. Fight 5 feet away, while he studied Alex.
Yes. This one will do nicely.
Might use him before the other one.
It flicked its triangular-shaped tongue. Oh, that was a triangle. let me finish reading. I'm not gonna finish anyway. I am gonna finish. I got this. I cannot find where I'm at anymore. This is awkward. I'll probably just edit all this out anyway. Here we go. I found it. It flicked its triangular-shaped tongue at the unconscious black kid. Kai got up and ran at it again. She jumped, trying to get on top of it. With a burst of speed, it grabbed Kai mid-air. This one, however, its slits for eyes narrowed while looking at Kai. He brought Kai close to its face.
It seems to want to be a nuisance, unworthy of being one of my vessels,
he hissed. Kai gagged. Its breath smelled worse than a garbage dump on fire. He rose Kai in the air and tended its muscles to throw her across the room, a blow sure to kill. Kai fought in its grasp, but wasn't strong enough to break free.
This is it for you.
It chuckled coldly, a harsh metallic sound. Suddenly, there was a thump. Hey, put her down! Blood swept down from his bleeding forehead, but he stood tall. It was the used-to-be unconscious black boy. Pick out someone your own size. It hissed and dropped Kai to the ground, with a whisper in Alex's ear from it. His eyes lolled, what the heck is a lull, to the back of his head, and he went unconscious. It put Alex to the ground. Kai looked at the black kid to thank him for saving her, but saw he wasn't looking at her. Then he was. Then he wasn't. No, he was looking past her. He mouthed something to Kai. The sword. My bad. Kai looked behind her and saw the faint glowing gold of the sword. She couldn't believe she didn't notice it sooner. It was obvious to this communication. You want to die? Wait, hold on. This is the guy talking. The monster talking.
You want to die so badly? You'll die this time.
It barreled towards Deondre, crashing into the wall, with Deondre smack dab in the crash zone. Kai's eyes widened and she whimpered. There was no way he survived that. She grabbed the sword off the pedestal. Suddenly, all the air was sucked out of her lungs. She went numb and cold. Kai gasped for breath. Kai gasped for air, and she sat up. She was in a field of wild flowers. A young man dressed in a pure blood red suit stood next to her. Who are you? Where am I? Where is it? Where's Alex and the other boy? She exclaimed. The young man rose a finger to her mouth, shushing her. You can't... All of a sudden, Kai stopped talking. Her mouth was stitched closed. She was physically shushed. The man began talking. Hello, Ocean. A cry of silent protest erupted from Kai. I am the spirit of this blade. I don't have time to keep you, so I'll explain quick. Kai rose an eyebrow and lifted her hand up and down and saying, Spit it out. Don't make me stitch your hands together too, the young man warned. Anyway, what you are facing is a dark one. Dark ones are embodiments, or presence, of the bad and terrible thoughts and actions of the human race. Some Dark Ones are weak, and they need a host, such as the one you are fighting. Others can get their own physical form without the host. Those are the ones you need to worry about. This blade and other items made from the same material are specifically made to destroy the Dark Ones. Now, the sword has chosen you to fight it. Well, I have chosen you. Now, will you fight with me to save your best friend and all the other innocents? Kai stayed silent. Well? Another eruption of protest from Kai. She gestured to her mouth with her legs. Oh, fine, but I don't want any lip from you. The young man removed the stitches almost instantaneously. I do accept then. The young man chuckled. That's a go. Now, go forth and awaken to your power. And almost as soon as Kai got to the field, she was back to the cave. With the black kid being crushed into the wall, almost no time had passed at all. It was beginning to open its mouth, revealing too many sharp and jagged teeth to count. It was going to chow down on the boy. Kai growled. Her eyes glowed a scarlet red, emitting fear into anyone that looked at it. The sword glowed almost as red as her eyes. Hey! You look like a weed that's been given way too much time to grow. Why don't I cut you down to size? With lightning speed, Kai cut down its full right leg. It let out a screech of pain with the opportunity the black boy was given. He kicked away at it. He kicked it away. Kicked away it? Just say kicked it away, because that makes more sense. Kai stood over it. With the power that this sword gives me, I send you back to whence you came. But Kai didn't know to say these words. They just appeared in her mind, and she recited them. She stabbed it on the right side of its chest. The sword was telling Kai exactly how to dispel a Dark One. The Dark One let out a screech of pure pain. Its sound was metallic and terrible, nearly making Kai's eardrums bleed. It slowly turned into dust until it crumpled away, revealing an unconscious, dirty, blonde boy. Kai panted heavily, exhausted by her actions. She fell onto her knees. She was drenched with sweat. Kai felt a pat on her shoulder. The boy was smiling down at her. I thought you needed some help. He picked Kai up. She laughed weakly. You're acting like I didn't save your butt as well. She looked at the dirty blonde boy. What do we do with him? She asked. But she didn't seem to be asking Deondre. Kill him! He gave me this X-shaped cut on my forehead. I don't have an X-shape. I just have this nasty pimple. Oh crap, this thing can cover my ears. Well, my ears are right here now. Let's see. Okay. The boy pointed at his forehead dramatically. Kai shook her head. No. He was being possessed by something I'll explain later. Alex! She groaned as he woke. Alex groaned as he woke up. Kai kicked the asleep dirty blonde boy aside to run and ran to Alex, helping him up. Alright, I'm comfortable now. Now I don't know. Oh crap, I lost where I'm at. Oh, here we go. You're okay! Kai sounded so relieved. Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right! Crap! Monster! Ah! 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 Where is it? Oh, I just fixed my... Okay. Kai chuckled. Me and the boy from your visions killed it. Visions? The black boy interrupted. I'll explain that later, too. I'm just glad you're safe, Alex. I would throw myself down into this... Wait, I would throw myself down into this out 100 times if I lost my best friend. Kai grinned a monkey grin. What is wrong with me? Alex, I think it's because I drank some coffee earlier. And I'm still a little hyper. You mean it? I mean it. Yay! Hey, what's your name, new kid? Alex asked, immediately chancing the subject. He got up and walked over to the boy. Kai followed him. The black boy grinned. Deondre Donovan. And where am I at? Here we go. Alex smiled brightly. My name's Alex, and this is Kai. She finished for him. Deondre grinned back. Nice to meet both of you, but what about him? Deondre was gesturing towards the dirty blonde. Soon enough, he sat up and gasped for air. Where am I? I was taking a picture for a project, and then there was light, and then something, and who the hell are all of you? The boy yelled. Kai merely nodded at him. You were being controlled by a dark one, an embodiment of dark thoughts and actions. What the hell does that mean? Weirdos? But I can't handle this right now, alright? Kai rose an eyebrow. Well, alright then. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright then. But you're gonna miss a lot of information if you leave now. He sighed. Fine. I'll stay to hear your recollection of whatever just happened here. But then I'm leaving. This is just really weird. Kai nodded at him. She understood that he was going through some stuff. It wasn't every day you were possessed by darkness itself. Okay, so I need all of your sides of the story as well. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I need all of your sides of the story as well. Here's the gist of mine. Noah nodded at everyone as he tried to remember the factors of how everyone got here. Okay, so Kai came here because Alex had a vision of this place and of Deondre. He sees different things normally, but not to that extreme. Deondre came here to look for some missing kid for a girl. That was something called a dark one, and there are 2 types of them? Kai nodded. And whatever my sword is made out of destroys them. Deondre rose an eyebrow. And you got all this information by a red guy in your sword? Kai bit her lip and nodded again. Yes. I know it sounds weird, but it actually happened. Sounds like someone hit their head harder than Deondre, Noah mumbled. Kai slapped him. Ow! That actually did hurt, though. We're all forgetting the last question, though. What do we do now? Now that we have this sword, what do we do? Alex interjected. Kai says the red guy told her that there are other items that dispel the dark ones. Did he ever say where or what they are? Kai shook her head. Another question. Where's Lily? Lily? Willie. Where's Willie? I don't know if I said Willie or not. Did I say what? You guys see when you guys watch the video. I'm sorry. I'm just I'm just weird, okay? Oh, there's a freaking mic right here! I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry if I just hurt all your ears. Another question. Where's Willie? Deondre added. I groaned. Kai groaned, I mean. Too many questions. For now, I guess we wait until we have more visions. Alex concluded. He concluded. Oh, it was Alex, girl. Okay, Alex. He concluded. Deondre got up. I'm going to look around for Willie. Maybe we missed him or something. Alex nodded. I'll join you. Both of them walked off farther into the cavern. Kai looked at Noah. Noah stood up. I believe I'm going to leave. I've got all the information I need. Kai nodded. Do you at least have an email I can contact you at? Noah shrugged. Yeah, conoah@umail.com. But just give me your phone number. Kai smiled sheepishly. I forgot my phone at home, and I don't know my number by heart. How can you not? Whatever, it's fine. Well, I guess try to keep in touch until there's an update? Yeah. Be seeing you. See ya. Noah slowly went up the cement stairs that led back up to the cave. He looked back at Kai for one moment, then continued onward until he was out of sight. Deondre? Kai? You might want to see this, Alex called out from the gloom. Deondre and Kai went towards his direction. Alex was standing over so many different clothes. It looked like a fashion crime scene. Some looked like they were over 30 years old. Others looked older than the dirt that was littered everywhere on the cavern floor. Only one looked fresh and new. Maybe about a year old. Deondre picked up the baseball cap, lying next to the basically fresh clothes. It had two initials written on the little tag in the back. W.S. Kai blinked. Willie Smith? Kai stared at the hat. His eyes seemed to waver and shake. His body did as well. Deondre shakily put the cap on his head. It hid his X-shaped cut. Kai only heard one last thing before Deondre quickly left. I need to tell Anna. Alright. So our four of our heroes have met each other. Kai, Alex, Noah, Deondre. I don't know how long this video is going to be. This is going to be at least 40 minutes long, I bet. But I do love the conflict in there. I do love the dark. I do love how the items are sentient beings. I predicted they were sentient beings before he actually did come out with this chapter, but I do love how they're like sentient beings, like there's spirits in the like the little items that destroy the dark ones. I actually really love that. But what is that? It's like dirt or something. I'm sorry, my scary face is in yours. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm trying to end this video right now because I don't want to edit any more stuff. Some news update. So, got an iPad Pro. So, starting January, you're going to start seeing Too Cool for School again. And I'm going to start working on the movie again because I only have like the beginning covered and that's it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like. And make sure you comment more if you want more Deondre reads. Make sure you go in the link down below and look at Orange's story. I will leave a link to the new chapter of American Eagle, which is my book, in the description down below, so you guys can go check it out. And for those of you like to read, of course. And I will leave my social media down below. My Facebook is Deondre Donovan. My Twitter is DeondreHawk7. My Instagram is Deondre Donovan. And my Snapchat is DeondreHawk7. And make sure you subscribe for more. And without further ado, no, we're not doing a reaction video. I'll see you guys next time. Deondre Hug 7. Ow!